next this morning, a new app launched just a few days ago, actually, called the Quran Club, and it could be huge. It says it's a global community of Muslims reading and completing the Quran together. 70,000 people downloaded the basic pilot version, and now it's been launched officially, like I said, just a few days ago. The man who came up with the idea and leads the project joins me now. His name is Talha Ghannam. Good morning to you, Talha.
Good morning, Jay.
So, thank you so much for talking to us this morning. How does this app work then?
So the app's very simple. The idea is that we want to build a community for Muslims by connecting them with the thing that is core to their beliefs, which is the Quran. So what we do is we ask everybody to read a single verse on the Quran. And by doing so, we're completing the Quran thousands of times every day. And that, of course, is a very important thing within our faith. We call it a khatam in Arabic, which essentially just means a completion of the Quran. So we've had 70,000 downloads, as you said, in our previous app. And over the last 5 days, we've had another 2,000 downloads. So it's kind of really, really popular at the moment.
Wow, it's huge. What is the importance of doing this?
So there are narrations of the Prophet, peace be upon him, that when a Quran is completed, prayers are answered. So people see it as a very important thing to do, and also the virtues of doing so are very much great. So we say that for every letter a person reads of the Quran, they receive 10 rewards from God. So reading the Quran is something that's very, very important. So what we encourage people to do is to build a daily habit of doing so in kind of small incremental ways. So each person just reads a single verse. Collectively around the world, we're reading the Quran over and over and over, which is a really beautiful thing to do. How
did this all start off for you? It didn't start off as an app, did it?
No, it actually is a funny story. We started off as a WhatsApp group of around 20 friends, and my initial reaction was a bit of hesitation. I was like, not another WhatsApp group. So I kind of volunteered to be the one to send the pictures. And I thought, well, rather than just sending it to 20, let's see who else wants to kind of take this up. That kind of quickly grew to 500 people. And then luckily, one of the people online shared it, and overnight, we got 5,000 people on this WhatsApp group, which kind of grew exponentially. So then we realized there's something there. So we began to fundraise for an app, and here we are today, 4.5 years later.
So how did it actually get made into an app then? Did you develop this yourself, did you?
No, I didn't actually. It was kind of a series of coincidences in the beginning. So a friend of mine, his wife was a developer, and she helped me build it in the beginning. And it was great, it worked, but the success of the app was so big. Within 1 month, we got 70,000 downloads. We needed to figure a way of actually coping with that sort of scale, because we realized by the end of the year, we'd have around 1 million people, and we needed to be able to kind of give a smooth experience to the people using it. So since then, we rebuilt it all. We hired some kind of people who understand that kind of technical level of expertise. And we just relaunched today, not today, a week ago now, but It's been very successful so far.
What's it been like seeing that this little idea that you had just grow into something huge?
It's honestly, it takes my breath away every time. One of the features on there is we've got a live map where you see every city and country and which country is reading more and so on, and kind of live leaderboards. So when you see these kind of numbers tally up, it's kind of mind-boggling sometimes. I mean, we read the entire Quran around 7 times over now within the space of 5 days, which is kind of an incredible number.
Wow.
And then we've opened up a whole new set of features. So one of the really amazing features we've got on the app now is we allow people to watch adverts as a way of donating money to charity. So people go to a charity cause that they believe in, and they click to watch an advert, and the proceeds that the business would ordinarily give to us, we give to charity. So people are there watching adverts, giving money to charity. And if you've got, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people doing that, you're raising thousands of pounds for charity every day, which is a really, really beautiful feature.
Wow. I mean, it sounds brilliant. Talha, thanks so much for talking to us. I wish you all the best with it. It sounds like it's going great guns already. Thanks ever so much. It's called the Quran Club. If you want to look for it, go where you get your apps and see if you can find it there.